gentlemen, welcome to another episode, my second episode of the Liverpool 2006-2007 database save. As I left you in the first episode, I was going to play Preseason, and I have. And it's been a mildly successful pre-season. Look at those scores, plenty of goals, only 2 goals conceded. We have been busy pre-season. We're just going to quickly run through the results ever so quickly. First ever game, Jamie Carragher scored a hat-trick. I don't think he barely scored a goal in his career, let alone a hat-trick. So that was interesting. Then we had it was a simple, really, pre-season 6-1. 2-0, 6-0, 6-1, 4-0 home win to end this pre-season against Fenerbahce. But you're probably all here wondering, what transfers have I made? As you know, we started with, I think it was about £9 million in the kitty. I moved some players on. If you look at the outs, yes, we'll come to the ins in a minute. There's some really good transfers we made. Salif Jao went. Stephen Warnock, we got 15 million for Craig Bellamy, which freed up a lot of cash. Robbie Fowler, 4.2 million to LA Galaxy. It's hard to get rid of Robbie Fowler. Not much of a legend he is at Liverpool, but he wasn't going to play. And to get 4 million from him was an easy decision, really. Mickey Rogue went to Brentford. Paul Anderson, I loaned him out to West Brom to get first team experience. I think he's going to be a key player for us in the future. He's got a very good potential ability. 18 years old. Hopefully has a good, successful loan at West Brom. Bolo Zenden, very happy to get £13 million for a 29-year-old. He's gone to Porto. Danny Guthrie's gone on loan to Brentford. Dudek. I only got rid of Dudek due to the fact I got another goalkeeper in. I couldn't get Pepe Reina back on loan from Aston Villa, unfortunately. It's one of the glitches in this database, but Dudek's gone to Al Ahly, in Saudi Arabia. Jack Hobbs has gone on loan to Tranmere, and Adam Hamill has gone out on loan to Yeovil. But I'm looking to the ends. The first 3 was already done. Cal Paletta and Jermaine Pennant were 3 proper transfers back in the day. But I signed Rodrigo Palacio, £3 million for Boca Juniors. And look at his current ability. He's a 5-star already at 24 years old. He's going to be my main man. I couldn't get Michael Owen. Owen, like I said in the first episode, Owen was my first choice. But unfortunately, I couldn't get him. So I did a bit of scouting. And I remember Rodrigo Palacio back in the day was a goal scorer. And hopefully, for £3 million, it's an absolute steal. Up next, we've got Micah Richards, an 18-year-old wonder kid. Over the moon to get him from Manchester City. Look at that, 18 years old, he's already 3.5 star. For £4 million, it was a bargain, absolute bargain. Up next, another player I'm ecstatic about is Wesley Sneijder from Ajax. The most expensive player at this window, £9 million. So, very happy when he goes straight into the starting line, as does Palacio and Richards. You'll see the team in a minute. Then we've got Jamie Vardy. Yeah, a 19-year-old Jamie Vardy. I never actually got him. My under-23 boss suggested Vardy. So, Jamie Vardy's here. It'll be interesting to see how he develops. Then, £2 million was spent on James Milner. 20-year-old James Milner, a winger, an inverted winger, James Milner. 2.5 star, 4-star potential. Not bad for £2 million. And I've got Marco Emilia as our first choice goalkeeper. 24-year-old Italian. If you remember right, he had a brief spell at Chelsea a couple of years ago as their number 2. But he comes in with a 4.5 star potential. So I remember him back in the day at Livorno. And he was one of my go-to goalkeepers to sign. I think it was the 07-08 season. So hopefully he develops into a very good, solid first choice. And I've got a decision to make next season when Reina returns from Villa. Then we've got some youngsters. You might recognise the names. We've got a 14-year-old Phil Jones. Yeah, 14 years old. He's not exactly great at the minute, but he is 14. It's crazy. Then we've got Kevin De Bruyne. Quite excited about Kevin De Bruyne. 15 years old. I did spend quite a bit of money on him. 400k for a 15-year-old. Then the penultimate silent was Neymar. 14-year-old Neymar from Santos for 50k. Brilliant. I over the moon with that. And probably the highest rated youngster is 14-year-old John Bostock. He's already 1 star at 14. I remember this kid coming on the scene at Crystal Palace. He was tipped to be the next big thing. I think a poor attitude in the game set him back, and he never really recovered from that. But I got John Bostock in. Excited for those 4 for the future. So that's the transfers. This is the starting 11 I have got. So we've got Amelia in goal, Richards at right back, Hooper and Agger the 2 centre backs. Jamie Carragher would be in for Hooper, but Carragher is injured. Risa on the left. You've got Alonso as a deep line playmaker and Gerrard as a ball winning midfielder. I've got Luis Garcia on the left as an inverted forward, Schneider as an attacking mid, and Milner on the right as an inverted forward, and up front as an advanced forward, Rodrigo Palacio. And on the bench, you've got David Martin, Steve Finnan, Fabio Rio, Momo Sissoko, Jermaine Pennant, Dirk Cow, and Peter Crouch. Harry Kewell, there has been interest in him, so I don't know if he's going to stay or not. I'd like to keep him because we're not exactly gifted on the left side, so hopefully we can keep him. So yeah, that is the team. The form tactic I am using is a T4-1 4-2-3-1 custom tiki-taka attacking. That is the formation and tactic I am using. So without further ado, shall we get in to the Community Shield, shall we? It's Chelsea at Wembley in the Community Shield. Our first competitive game as Liverpool manager. We'll go with this team and hope we can get a result against this Chelsea side. Because I know Chelsea are a very good team on this game. So it will be interesting to see how we get on. Let's do a passionate team talk. I need to change the tunnel interviews actually, because I don't want to be doing them. So here we go. Let me just key highlights. It's all on, and Gerrard's got a yellow card in the first minute, but be interesting to see how this new team copes against this well-oiled Chelsea team with Mourinho as manager. We've had our rivalries down the years, Liverpool and Chelsea, the last couple of years. So it's a big game. Oh, what a start. Oh, Shevchenko. 8 minutes on the clock. It is down the right-hand side of Micah Richards. 18-year-old Richards. It might be a bit too early for him. But we are 1-0 down after 8 minutes. It's not the greatest of start. But we can break away here with Luis Garcia, who is quick. He's very quick. He's got a bit of room here. Palacio. Cudicini saved it. Cudicini didn't go instead of Petr Cech. That is interesting to see. Palacio is on corner duty. I have set that on purpose, so Milner out on the left. He'll whip it back in. Right foot will pick it up, and that's the end of that highlight. So yeah, I'm very interested to see how this save goes. Because this Liverpool team had a lot of potential. It's a good looking squad. I'm very happy with the squad at the minute. Palacio tips over. He's had a good start, Rodrigo Palacio. I gave him a bit of demand more. I want a bit more from him. He made a poor start, conceding a goal. But they seem to be having all the joy down his right hand side. But that's a good tackle by Richards. Schneider over his Palacio, lovely touch. Rodrigo Palacio straight at Cudicini again. He's had plenty of chances inside the first 20 minutes. Palacio. Corner ball. Milner. Ballack was shoved by Hoopier. So yeah, we made an alright start. 3 shots on target with a good free kick position here with Xabi Alonso. Xabi Alonso on free kick duty. This could go in. Alonso, just curls wide. It was close. But we've definitely grown into the game since they scored their goal. It will be a sucker punch if Chelsea score here, but Schneider wins it back. Rodrigo Palacio. He's having joy down up front on his own, but it's another tame effort from the Argentine. Johnny Reese has been quite injury error prone today. That's not good to hear. Alonso. Here is Reese back to Gerrard, who got books inside the first minute. Schneider deflected shot, and Cudicini was there to tip it away. Palacio with the corner. Right, Phillips can break here for Chelsea. This is where we can get caught out. Right, Phillips, he's managed to get away from Reese. I was going to say we've got pace in our fullbacks in Richards and Reese. But it's 1-0 at half time. As you can see by the stats, it's probably not deserved. We've had 6 shots on target to their 3. More possession. It was just at the start, inside the first 10 minutes. We've been a better team. Keep doing what you're doing and the goal will come. Let's hopefully, they're feeling a bit anxious. John Terry. Oh, that's poor. John Terry. Oh, I thought that was going in. I thought that was going to be a typical Football Manager goal then. We need to show some passion, fired up. That's what I like to see. I might need to start making a few changes here. Who have we got? I think if I move Milner to the left, I'll bring Pennant on for Luis Garcia. I don't really want to take Gerrard off, but he's having a poor game. But Steven Gerrard, Hoopier's having a poor game. I'll leave it just to Jermaine Pennant for the time being to make his Liverpool debut. I'll bring off Palacio and bring on Dirk Kuyt. We've got 15 minutes to try and get an equaliser here. Kuyt, Gerrard, Schneider, straightening out back to Risa. Xabi Alonso out wide. Kuyt, Jermaine Pennant. It's Dirk Kuyt, back out to Pennant. Patient Gerrard, that's why he's on the pitch. Captain Fantastic, Steven Gerrard. With 13 minutes left on the clock, we finally get a deserved equaliser. And we are all square at 1-1. Deserved that. Massively deserved that. 3 minutes to go until extra time. We are going to extra... Oh, it's going straight to penalties. Okay, I forgot about that. In the community shows, we go straight to penalties. Steven Gerrard rocket. Just like real life, isn't it? Steven Gerrard getting Liverpool out of trouble once again. So penalties it is in the Community Shield in our first game. Gerrard is up first for Liverpool. It's Steven Gerrard. Oh, it's straight down the middle. Cudicini and Gerrard, of all people, was just singing his praises, and he goes and misses the first penalty. Back for Chelsea. Oh, Amelia saves. First 2 penalties missed. Incredible scenes. Dirk Kuyt here for Liverpool. Kuyt scores 2-1-0 Liverpool in the shootout. Up steps Andrei Shevchenko, the goal scorer for Chelsea. Shevchenko scores, sends the keeper the wrong way. 1-1. James Milner for Liverpool. 20-year-old Milner. Good penalty. 2-1 Liverpool. Pressure back on Frank Lampard. Lampard with a penalty. Amelia saves. Marco Amelia with a big save. Jean-Arnaud Risa to give Liverpool an advantage here. Risa to make it 3-1. Risa does make it 3-1. Liverpool on match point. It's John Terry. John Terry, of all people, needs to score to keep Chelsea in the Community Shield. It's John Terry against Marco Emilia. It's Terry. Emilia saves! Emilia's the hero! 3 penalty saves! And we win the Community Shield in our first game as Liverpool boss. A brilliant result. We deserved that overall. Fantastic play from this young, it is a young Liverpool team now. I'm over the moon about that. Liverpool win the Community Shield. Brilliant. Schneider makes his debut. Unbelievable. Alright, so what we'll do now, I will come back to you in a minute and we'll kick things off in the Barclays Premier League against Sheffield United. Right, so here we go. The opening game in the Barclays Premier League. We have Sheffield United at home. Since we played Chelsea, I made one more signing, and that was to bring in a 16-year-old Thomas Müller on a free transfer from Bayern Munich. Decent. I love Thomas Müller in real life, so I was very happy to get him in on a free transfer as well. So I'm excited for the future of this club. It's so easy to know who comes good, isn't it? So, yes. This, I'm sticking with the same team that beat Chelsea. I'm going to leave Palacio. He played well. He should be able to do good again against Sheffield United. Milner starts again as well, and Richards keeps his place at right back. I'm going to stick with the same team, hope for the best, and we should have enough to get past at Sheffield United. If we play the same like we did against Chelsea in the Community Shield, we should have too much for Sheffield United. So, I expect nothing but a win. The first game of the 06-07 season, Liverpool versus Sheffield United. Let's kick things off. Let's get a good start to the season and build momentum here. Alonso, the first shot over the bar. So yeah, hoping for a very good season in the league this year. I'm, like I said in Chelsea, I'm happy with the team. Schneider with the ball. It's in Luis Garcia! 12 minutes on the clock. We take the lead. Luis Garcia with the goal. 1-0 against Sheffield United. As I was saying, very happy with the squad. I think that starting line-up. Just add Jamie Carragher into the mix there, I think, for Sami Hyypiä. Very happy indeed. It's a young squad. It's here to stay. And I think we're going to have a successful season domestically. We're completely dominating the game here against Sheffield United, who I think got promoted last season. So it's their first game in the Premier League. Milner wins it. Too much time on the ball for Unsworth. Milner, he'll whip it in. Palicio's there, 2-0. It's a first goal in front of the cop for Rodrigo Palacio. The 24-year-old was unlucky not to score against Chelsea, but we've made a comfortable start here. Palacio with a corner. It's a header. It's 3. It's Garcia again. It's another headed goal from Luis Garcia. We have 3 inside the first half. Brilliant stuff. Brilliant corner from Palacio. That's why I've got him on corner duties. He's the best corner taker in the club, surprisingly. So it was a no-brainer, really. Hyypiä! Oh, it's 4! Another headed goal. 3 headed goals. It's Sami Hyypiä who does a cartwheel. I don't think that would happen. But hey-ho, 4-0 inside the first half. Complete domination here from the Red Men. I'm very happy with the performance. Keep it up. It's very much plain sailing at the minute. Might take a couple of players who have got a yellow card off, so to save them getting suspended. Palacio with the corner. We're going to have another header straight in the arms of Paddy Kenny. And he will hoof it up the pitch to Michael Tong. Hyypiä makes a tackle though. Schneider. Hyypiä all the way back to Marco Emilia, who was the hero in the Community Shield. Couldn't have asked for a better debut from the young man. So very happy with that performance. Alonso to Gerrard. Luis Garcia, who's on a hat-trick. Nice to get Luis Garcia a hat-trick because Richards down the right-hand side. It's Milner. Back to Michael Richards. It's Wesley Schneider. It's 5-0. Just like that. Nice play. Nice move. 5-0. His first goal for the club as well. Complete domination here from Liverpool. Very happy as well. We could get quite a few here. Garcia! Oh, nearly a hat-trick for Luis Garcia. I am going to take off Sammy Hupia, move Richards to centre-back and bring on Steve Finnan. Just to potentially avoid a red card for Sammy Hupia. So the last thing we need now is someone to get suspended sillily. It's Luis Garcia. Risa. Garcia's on a hatch. I want to keep Garcia on. Risa. Oh, his head. Oh, Milner was at the far post there. But this is welcome to the Premier League, Sheffield United. Domination. This is brilliant performance. Couldn't have dreamt for a better opening game. Milner makes it 6. His first goal for the club as well. A lot of debut goals here from Liverpool. It's great to see. This is amazing. Absolutely amazing. 6-0. I think it's time to bring on someone else as well. I'm going to move Risa to left, to centre back, and Radio on for Richard. I want to keep Garcia on to give him a chance for a hat trick. He's less likely to get sent off than a defender, so Danny Webber here, former Manchester United player. Why is Hupia still on the pitch? I'm pretty sure I took Hupia off, no? Why is it saying I got Sammy Hupia on the pitch? Did I take him off? I'm confused now. I'm sure Hupia was booked. I'm losing it. It was obviously Daniel Agger, but okay. Just ignore what I said in the first half. Anyway, back to the action. Gerrard and Alonso are going to be key for us this season. I said that in the first episode. Finnan out on the right hand side. Oh, he keeps going. It's Milner. It's Schneider. Oh, somehow it's not gone in. Oh, somehow it's not 7-0. But Danny Webber can break on his own. Oh, he's got past Hupia. It's Danny Webber. Hupia lunges in. Somehow it's not 7-0. But we're very comfortable. Danny Webber. Finnan wins it back. Over the top of Finnan. We're playing Rodrigo Palacio. Oh. I'm going to make the final change. I'm going to bring on Peter Crouch for Rodrigo Palacio. He's got his goal. Xabi Alonso. Gerrard. It's Schneider. It's Milner. Oh, it's just wide. You feel like the 7th's not far away. But we're in complete control. The lack of discipline's been a bit of a concern. 4 bookings. Needlessly, I think. When you're 6-0 up. Garcia to a Radio. Crouch. Oh. Crouch nearly got on the act then. 20 seconds to go. It's been very comfortable indeed, and couldn't have asked for a better opening day in the Premier League. I feel a bit sorry for Sheffield United. This is an exciting Liverpool team. 6-0 up. Final seconds of the game. Maybe a chance for one more opportunity here. That's it though. Full-time whistle has gone. Brilliant. Couldn't have asked for much more. Liverpool 6. Sheffield United 0. Extremely happy about that. Right, that pretty much rounds up the second episode. What I'll do, I will play a few games off camera, and we will return for the Champions League group stage game and Arsenal away in September. So we'll return and I'll play the rest of the games up until then, and we will return in September to play the Champions League group stage and the Arsenal game. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed the episode. I did. So yeah, like I said, I am new to all this, so I'm learning as I go along. So please give me some support. If any advice would be much appreciated, good or bad. Just comment in the video or follow me on Twitter, deck_FM, and just message me there. Yeah, so thanks for watching. Please give me a like and a subscribe if you can. I much appreciate that. And yeah, I will see you on the next episode.